Hello, hello. I've forgotten what day of the week it is already. One of my big frustrations with Canva versus Picmonkey are the customizations that you can use with your text effects. With Picmonkey, there's a lot more customization options and layers that you can add to things. It's really, really cool. Actually, I'm going to show you something that I made in Picmonkey. Hang on, let's see if I can do this really quick. And why do I keep Picmonkey? Because of the things that I can do with text. Is it necessary? Let me show you this. Look, I made this yesterday. I had to make a new logo for one of my freebies. I swear my computer is fast. This is something that I made yesterday inside of Picmonkey. Isn't this cute? This is 2 different fill layers of a gold or a green glitter. And then I did money in the background because it's a money calendar. It's one of my freebies is giving people, again, $300 in 30 days is the name of the freebie. And it's really just a calendar of things that they can do every single day to save money. You cannot do this inside of Canva. You cannot do this layer. So look, let me see if I can show this to you. I'm going to backwards engineer this. Ready? That was one of the layers that I added to this text was a green glitter. Try saying that a bunch of times fast. And then I added a money fill. So you can see like this has a bunch of $100 bills or whatever. I'm going to delete that. That is something that I was able to customize inside of Picmonkey. That's why I still have Picmonkey. So is that something that is like, make or break as far as like keeping or getting rid of Canva and only using Picmonkey? No, no, it's not. However, you still can't do that exact same thing inside of Canva. Things that you can do inside of Canva are, well, you can kind of layer things. You can add some kind of funkiness to them. You guys have probably seen the bold text in the background and this script. That was the word I was looking for. Like a script text in the foreground to kind of give something fun, a little bit of pizzazz or whatever it is into a design, but you still can't really layer things. You can't really add a whole bunch of different things to the designs that you use with text. However, I want to show you this. So I discovered if I wanted to make this, because you know me, if you guys have been around for any period of time, you know that I love me some drop shadow. I love me anything that stands out from the page, that draws your attention to it, and that it makes it look like it's jumping off the page at you. I love grabbing people's attention in that manner. But this requires a 2-step process in order to get the same effect. What you have to do is you start with one text, and for our purposes, I used League Spartan. You go to your text effects, and I did a lift. I did a lift of 100%. Now, you can do it however you choose to. I did it for 100 just so that we could all have kind of a general effect. I then copied and pasted that same text so that it's the same exact size and the same exact placement and everything. And on this second text, I did splice. I chose to do the offset of directly over top of it so that it looked like it was just an outline. And then you line them up. That's all that these are, is just lined up. Now, can you make it a little bit more fun and add like an extra level of 3D? Of course you can. Sure thing, go for it. But for what I started with was just this. And let me show you, this is what I was making. And I use this exact same format. I changed the color of the background image, or of the not the background image. I changed the color. Instead of it being black, I changed it to this pinkish font. I changed the effect from lift to neon, ramped it up, and then covered it up. Bada bing, bada boom, we have a neon look. Ta-da! Do you need to do it this way? No. Can you make the thickness of the outline less so that it looks, I don't know, less than that? Sure, you absolutely can. Can you change the offset so that it looks different? Of course you can. You have the freedom to do this. But it was also just a really cool thing to be able to experiment around and to try things out with how can I make it so that I have the same desired effect that I want from all of the customization that I can do inside of Picmonkey in Canva. So I wanted to show you that part is overlapping 2 different texts that way. I also did this one to give it an even bigger effect. Like if I wanted, it to be really jumping off the page at me, or if I really wanted to mess around with shadow and shading and everything, this is how you can do it. Same thing with, again, neon and adding things, changing the colors. There's a lot of different things that you can do. If you wanted to do, so where is it? Not that one. No, go away. No. I swear I'm a professional. Totally kidding. And there's our effects. And so let's see what it looks like with that pink. And so see, now we have, again, we're adding the outline, we're layering things, experimenting around and having fun with it. Because again, one of my least favorite things about Canva is the fact that you have to kind of choose if you wanted to use this kind of text effect, which to me is kind of bland. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with it per se, but if this was my only option, was to do something like this with this kind of lift effect, it's kind of boring. And I like to have the different options. And sometimes I want to have an outline of a text that has a shadow to it that looks like it's coming off the page. And just, it's not something that is an easily, readily available option. I do kind of love this little offset, just a tiny little bit. That's kind of nice. It's cute. So yeah, that's something else that you can do that's inside of Canva, is layering your texts, having some fun with it, making it your own, playing around with it really, and just seeing what you like and making it into something that you like. And like, again, coming down here, I don't think I've ever used this general like format, like text format where it is that kind of neon color in the background, but I kind of love it. I think that it's really cute. And it was, again, a really easy way to make a logo for a product just using text. You don't need a graphic design degree to make a logo inside of Canva or Picmonkey or anything. You just need to be able to play around with some text sometimes. It makes it super, super easy, especially when it comes to creating branding. Like if I wanted to be known for having this general effect, if I want my background colors to be front and center and to use this same kind of overlapping outline format for my text, it would be really easy for me to just duplicate this slide over and over again for every single product that I have and just change this graphic if I really wanted to. Or I don't even need to do that. I could just change the font, add a different kind of font, make a font askew instead of straight on, whatever it is. So yeah, that's kind of something fun that you can do inside of Canva, is play around with the font effects, or the text effects is what they're called. So yeah, I like to just have fun with Canva sometimes. I just poke around, get kind of bored. This is my true story, my stress relief. Like if I'm stressed out about something, I'll go and make something inside of Canva. I'll just sit there and design things inside of Canva. Do with that piece of information what you will. Is that sad, or is it cute, or is it exciting? I don't know. It's up to you. But yeah, have some fun with Canva and see what you can make. If you're not really fond of just doing one text effect, try things out. Play around with the levels. You can always delete it or do an undo and undo the work that you've done. Just have fun with it. That's how you get better at things, is you have fun with it. You poke around with it and you play with it and you make it your own. Continue to have fun, continue to learn, and that's how you learn, is through having fun. So I hope that made sense, and I hope that it helped, and thank you for being here, and I will see you guys around. Bye!